Is it an
like a
Alice
headband.
A headband?
Are
Yeah,
you
my headband.
accessorizing? You're looking so
Basically.
cute with your accessories.
Oh, you're so cute.
So freaking adorable. Can I give you a bow?
Yes.
Wake up to morning roasts.
A rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my God, Mr.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Ori! Use 150 bits to play a part.
Did I say it right?
I have no idea. Oh no!
God, this is going bad. This is bad.
Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wake up to morning roasts. Damn Tuggs, Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I want that in my mouth.
Where's the girl? I need a cup of coffee.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Are we coffeeed up? I'm coffeeed up.
I've got my cup of coffee, and it's Disney.
Ooh, very nice. Is it cold? It looks cold. I don't know why you're drinking cold coffee. You crazy.
Freezing. It's so cold. We live in a tin can. Somebody send us insulation. Thank you. I'm going to crowdfund it. I'm going to post pictures of my...
I don't understand why you're drinking cold coffee still. You are insane.
I'm a crazy white girl. We like to boop the snoot of tigers and drink iced coffee all year round.
Oh my goodness. In solidarity with Mr. Porkchop, who has the potato squad, and because we are going to be talking about the horror wars, would you like to see my chest?
Yes.
This is a Tater Thoughts shirt.
Where did you get that?
Would you like to see my chest? That's the question we've all been wanting to hear.
Just lost their mind.
Yep. You guys, I have been waiting so long to show my chest to you. Well, the last 10 minutes.
You should have done subscribers only for the next like 15 seconds.
No, I got this at the con, the last con, MegaCon.
That is amazing.
And the booth that had it had like some really cute shirts. There was a shirt that was like a Pokemon Game Boy with Pochito as the Pokemon, which is so freaking cute. And then the chainsaws as the hands. There was another one of Team Rocket mixed with Attack on Titan.
So fun.
Yeah. The Pokemon were the Titans, and Team Rocket was the squad, the one that Scout Squad. So I don't know. They were really cute shirts. But
that's funny. I had a shirt growing up that was my favorite. It was a dark brown, and it had pink. I can't fit in it now, but it was a cow and a pig dancing, like a sketch type of style, and it said "I love carbs," which made zero sense because cows and pigs are not carbs at all. But that was the funny part about it. It was such a contradictory shirt. I held on to that shirt. I'll fit back in this for I don't even know how long. I might still have it. It may be in storage. I love that shirt. I love funny shirts like that. It's so funny.
Yeah, they're great. So yes, I guess today we are going to be talking about some interesting topics. We got a follow-up on the Delta plane crash from Toronto. Some news has come out as to who was flying the plane and where they got the credentials from. Or I guess a better question is when.
I don't know if you found this article. Duke just read me this not too long ago. They are, well, I mean, we'll talk about it, but they're offering settlements already.
Really?
No, I did not find
Yeah,
an
I'll see if I
article.
can,
for that,
I'll see if I
but
can find an article about it. But
we'll bring it up at the rear end of when we talk about this because it's
the
actually
rear
kind of, or should I say the wing end? I don't know. And then Mr. Porkchop was so freaking excited about this, but he really, really, really wanted to talk about Bonnie Blue being pregnant. We've kind of lightly talked about it yesterday for like half an hour, lightly. But we'll still talk about it because I want to hear Mr. P's thoughts on the thoughts out there.
Yeah.
And if there's a couple things like the Daredevil trailer and yeah. So do you guys have a choice between the horror wars or the DEI plane crash?
Dealer's choice. Go for it. Whatever you like.
Okay, I have this already up. So, and apparently she gets a lot of people up too. So, oof. All right, we got Bonnie Blue, reportedly who slept with 10,057 men in under 24 hours, which I don't think
10,000?
counts. Well, at this rate, it might as well be 10,000. 1,057 men. She is reportedly pregnant. No, not all those men put their peens in her vagina.
Well, this is the thing that everyone's saying. It's like, what does she count as sleeping with? Like, is it full penetration or is it like, like I don't know. Like,
Oh
what?
my God, Dad, can you demonstrate that
Nope,
again?
Nope.
Please.
Nope.
God dang it.
Mongoose, you're on deck, Mongoose.
Like, where's the definition? Where does the definition stop and start? And like, how does she define that? And I don't think there was any sleeping. That's what we need to know. No one.
Then why do we
Wow,
say
Mr.
that?
Porchik,
I
is
don't know
that
why
what
we
you
say that.
is that what you think sleeping is? Like literal snoring in the pillow,
Absolutely.
drooling.
Well, like, it's afterwards, right?
For men, yeah. Women get like a zoomy rush.
Russ, she claimed to have used rubber with all 10. Why is he
Well,
saying
that's great.
10,000?
Listen, that's great. I don't know. Your Canadian is showing. That's great and all, but first of all, those only work 97% of the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just throwing it out there.
And I don't think you can get pregnant from butt sex. Mouth sex.
Wait. Don't think like
you can.
Like,
so it's not common. I can't remember why I looked this up now. Anyway, but you can.
This is like if I use the butt, can I get pregnant?
Depending
Oh my God,
on a variety of factors that you guys can come up with on your own. But the juices.
No, we need to get into the factors here. No.
They could leak out. It's rare. It doesn't happen often, but they can leak out and enter in the front. Yeah, no, it's a thing. Look it up.
Is it technically called a reach around then?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you can.
Okay, so
it doesn't happen often. It's rare, but it's possible. It's not impossible.
Okay, well,
look it up.
I guess there's that. Maybe they did in a hot tub. In Glee, the guy just literally, finished in the hot tub, didn't even go near her, and apparently she said she got pregnant that way. He believed her. I think it's possible, but not likely. Very improbable. Possible and probable.
Impossible. That's impossible. Surely the heat in the water kills them off straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too
most
hot.
likely. Most likely. The chlorine is what kills it. But if it's like adjacent to, it's doing another reach around,
I vaguely remember that plot line. Didn't she say it was the hot tub, but actually she was having sex with
another
someone else?
Yeah, it was another dude.
Yeah.
The sad part is
I know
that
my Glee law.
The sad part is that men believe this stuff because, and it's not all men, obviously, but men believe this as a general sentence. Men believe this kind of stuff because we're not taught properly anymore the exact nuances of how the human body works in reproductive situations. And so women can say the most ridiculous crap on how they got pregnant. And because a lot of men aren't really diving deep into how the woman body works, they're like, no way, really?
Well, okay. Kids these days are so dumb. They're taking the clocks, 12 all around, out of schools because they don't know how to read them. So I really truly believe that our society is doomed. If you can't read a clock, how do you know about biology?
They can't read the clocks, they can't read the cursive writing. It's a big on the bright side, I will be able to participate in whatever resistance in the future shows up because I can write cursive, and all these little kids that we're gonna draft into the war
The
that we're
aliens
resisting against, they're not gonna know what I'm
won't
saying.
kill
It's
us.
gonna be great. I won't even have to write in code. I'll just be like, anyway, the army is over here. There's 10,000 of them. Drop a bomb in cursive. And anybody that intercepts it will be able to read it. It's gonna be great.
It's so wild. It's so wild. Anyways, so she dropped a very kind of cryptic message being like, my baby won't be cyberbullied because they have 1,057 dads. Also, but I'm sure she knows. I'm sure she knows how biology works, but it's like she's crying out for attention.
Yeah.
Also, I will say, kudos to this sperm. If this is true, kudos. Do you know how many other little swimmers that thing had to fight through?
Like, started off as a winner.
Right? Shout out to this little spermie. If this is true, this kid is not the most perfect built, perfect genetics, smart as a whip kid like Elon's trying to do. If this one is not that, then we're all lost because that thing worked for it. Kudos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Okay, right. Per ejaculate, you're looking at 40 to 180 million. No, 1,800 million sperm cells per person. So that times 1,057.
I'm saying.
That's actually assuming that.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
That's assuming that everyone finished.
Well, fair. Yeah.
That's true. All right. So thus began the horror war. Well, actually, no, this is the little battle. This one. The horror wars have been happening for a while, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Lily Phillips, who was the woman who slept with 101 men in 24 hours and was going to do 1,000, but now she's going to do a butt sex challenge.
Don't do it, girl.
She
Oh,
announces she's pregnant as well.
Oh, she's pregnant. Probably
Is
with
she?
the same guy.
We're not sure. We did deep dive on this yesterday. Her pregnancy test shows that if she's 1 to 2 weeks, so obviously the baby bump means that she's way further along than that. But she was just in Vegas at the end of January, so 3 weeks ago, wearing this bikini, and we looked at the pictures in thoroughly detail. There is no baby bump. To be that baby bump and have no baby bump in 3 weeks is pretty impressive. I don't know. She was on a podcast where she was wearing like a belly shirt and she's sitting down, no baby bump. I don't know if I believe her.
Right. So she just had a big, heavy carb meal and then just bloated.
And decided to post it and say she's pregnant.
I mean, I could do that. I can. Take
Men
that.
can be pregnant today, Mr. Porkchop. I hope you know that.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
I learned that. But it's just wild. We've been saying this. They're gonna one up each other, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other,
and they were announcing this like within hours of each other too. And I can't remember who came first now. But it was literally one was like, there's rumors flying around that this one's pregnant, and the other one's like, oh look, I'm pregnant. And like, what's going on here?
It's insane. But like, do they not know that we're soon gonna find out that they're lying?
No, they know. They've been the liar before, I'm sure.
Are they going to go down the route of like, oh no, I lost it, and then everyone feels sad for them, or like, I don't know.
That would be awful. Can you imagine?
Terrible.
Women everywhere are struggling to get pregnant, especially now after the pokey pokes and from 2020, and it's like, and you're just gonna fake this entire thing if they're faking. I mean, she has not provided any actual proof other than this picture, which you can Google. Bonnie Blue has not provided any proof. I should say Claire hasn't provided any proof. None of these women have provided any proof of these babies other than I don't know.
Isn't it
A pregnancy
terrible
test.
that we actually need proof? Like, prove
It
it.
is.
Like,
It
we
is.
can't take them on their word anymore. We could like.
Well,
you
and
know,
that's the thing is like, well, we saw it in itself. Bonnie Blue says she had, sex with 1,057 men. It's not true because,
Mhm.
depends on your definition. Apparently, if you just if you do that, apparently it's sex. Dan just had sex on screen. It was the ghost of the shed. Garden ghost variety over here.
God damn it! It's not a shed.
Mr. Chatato over here is starting his own horror war.
God damn it! Stop it.
Uh,
Tuggs
need to
is
get a
available on
potato
my
shirt.
YouTube. If in my store, if you just go to my store, you can buy this. You can
Yeah,
purchase
I'm
this.
going. I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah.
My
After-
God.
They just stuck it in. That's not sex. That's just the dip with your dipstick. It's like when you do the oil check, you do a little wipey wipe, you dip it in.
Remember when you were kids? But my mom maybe this is just me, because I grew up in Vegas, but like all the girlies in school, like when you hit your hormones, all the girlies were like, we're still virgins. They didn't actually stick it in. It doesn't count. I was like, what?
Oh
What do you
my
mean?
god! Yeah.
Just the tip. Just the tip doesn't count. You're like, I don't.
Oh my
know
God.
how that works.
Remember when we learned, I forgot who it was with soaking?
Soaking.
Oh God.
Oh god, yeah.
Was it with both of you or was it with just Tuggs?
don't
I feel
remember
like
now, but I don't
I-
like to
I-
unlearn
unless
it.
you've talked about it multiple times, I'm
Oh, so
reading that.
soaking is where you
jump up and down in the bed.
you shake the bed. Wait. You somehow insert it into the girl's part. And then you get your best bros to come and shake the bed to mimic movement, but you're not actually moving.
I'm not actually moving. It was the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Your homies are your best friends that help you. So,
Have you
That is a
heard?
true best friend, though, to see you mid-act, butt naked. Like, kudos.
and help you get it in.
Yeah, it's very popular amongst the Mormon crowd. We love the Mormons. They have a loophole for everything. They're my favorite.
That and the behind sex.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it
Have
doesn't
you heard
count.
that Garfunkel and Oates song, the Loophole song?
No.
Yeah, you need to listen. You need to hear that song. It's brilliant.
Okay.
Oh my God. There was a really funny tweet. So don't quote me because I don't know the Bible, but it was something about if a man slept with a man, they'll be stoned. And then someone was like, "Oh, I have to be high in order to." And I was like, "Oh no, the Bible said it."
Honestly, it would probably help because that's an out hole, not an in hole. Okay. The poop hole is the loophole. That needs to be a T-shirt. Somebody put that on.
Yeah, we need that on a t-shirt. Oh my god.
We might
need
be
to
having
stop
too much
because, like,
fun with
Psychotic
this.
Monkeys is going to be like so busy tonight. Like,
I know. I'm sorry, psychotic.
Mongoose is already time stamping everything right now. Oh my god.
This entire
Mike
stream.
wins. That one, pin that one. Pin that one on everybody's stream. That's hilarious.
Which one?
The poop hole is the loophole.
Oh, that
Oh
one.
God. Yes.
Put it on a French maid.
I mean, I feel like Mike would just get too over stimulated seeing all of that at once.
Yeah,
You
he
have to
would.
put it on the back of the maid outfit though, like on the back of like lower waist.
Oh my God, like on the booty shorts, you know how it like says it across the butt?
Yeah, like we all used to wear the booty shorts instead of juicy. It says full.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You could
What
also
is
do a
in this
version with
cup?
emojis too. The poop emoji, a circle is the
Loophole. Dear God.
How would you
That's
do that?
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm making a t-shirt tonight. That's it. That's it's going on. It's going in the store.
Mr. P, are you sure you want to be associated with that statement? But I love it.
That's amazing. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
What
so
were
I
we
guess
talking about.
No idea. The horror wars, and now this is what happens when we talk degeneracy. We get degenerate. I'm here
Yeah.
for it, honestly.
There we go. Poop hole. This is the start. I think if you can get like a infinity with the rope and then the thing going through it.
Oh no, you do the infinity symbol, but just lined with poop emojis. That's my face. We're all gonna have the best emojis. What's the app you use to create stuff again, Mr. P? I need to create some things.
I think my channel's gonna go down now, just like Lily Phillips did.
It's okay. We're monetized too. We'll move over to ours.
Oh my god! Everyone, quick help with the demonetization! Quick, send them through now. Oh
Just an
shit!
infinity.
But like, this is what I thought when I did this. The jizz. Someone make the Star Wars theme with the title Horror Wars. When I wrote it, it was either that or I think this would have been way more insensitive. WW3 Horror Wars. But I didn't want to do that. Anyway. I'm excited to see what comes next because I actually didn't anticipate babies. I thought it was going to be the loophole. I really did. I really did. She said she was going to do it. Is she going to do it now that she's pregnant?
I'm sure that's not a problem. You know.
Oh my god, the comments. We've got eggplants, but Davina, I can't pull it up because I can't see it on my end. But Davina says it's a vagina, not a clown car. Well, I'm pretty sure it's both.
How many can you fit in there? She should go for that world record.
God.
Oh my god.
This is way more meaning to a lightsaber battle with the Horror Wars, Star Wars theme, and now I'm both disturbed and intrigued.
You know how like which Sith had the double-ended?
Darth Maul, he could split them too. He could make them. All right, we're all.
Oh no!
We're all.
I'm going to hell.
The business if you're virgin before the stream, you're not anymore.
Darth Maul, the double-ended. I can't. And then you can have a whole line of dildo sabers. I don't know. I'm sure they already have it.
I bet that's a thing. Actually, I'm going to look it up.
Oh my god! I think we need a poll on who's the most degenerate today. Yes.
I love how this conversation of poor choices last night was very like
proper.
This is insane, and we don't know if we believe her. And like there was science backed behind it, and we bring Dan in, and that was just good.
Dan is what caused the degeneracy, I think, because we were proper.
This is why having men and women around is great.
Totally not me. Totally not me. There you go. Look.
Oh, sure.
Twitter.
Oh god.
Oh god. Really, chat? Really? How? We literally just said it's Dan's fault.
No.
What?
Those are not real.
Yeah, apparently.
We can't show them on the stream.
Oh, you found them?
Yeah.
No way.
They light up too.
They light up.
Okay, chat. Imagine this. It's lit up with like bright blue or bright pink. They're very veiny, throbbing almost.
And the handles are the
base,
lightsaber hilts.
so the base widens, I guess, so it doesn't fall in. And then underneath, the base is the hilt of the saber. You know, if Star Wars Theory ever wanted to do a triple
make a
X
killing,
version,
honestly.
I think
make
he
a killing.
would. He's got a lot of simp girls that would
a lot of horny girls.
probably buy them.
Especially if they were which he would never do, because I think he's probably more logical than that. But if he were to ever go down this route, he would have to make, you know how they have the cast, you can make your own
Of his no.
Mm-hmm. If he did that, he could retire now, but he could definitely retire after he did that one. That guy's got girls following all over the place.
Yeah. Dan's face right now.
It's what you listen, Dan. I'm just saying, it's a possibility. You're making the poll easier.
I do make the poll very easy.
Stop it. Iconic Mongoose is running out of memory right now. Jesus Christ.
No.
Hard drive can't take it.
Oh my god.
This is, you guys, I would honestly, for those of you who are willing to Google, this is incredible. Didn't even know these existed.
Me neither. And I am winning with 70% of the votes. Thank you, chat. I'm going to take this as a win. Tater thought over here.
Wait, there was a poll?
Yeah, who has been the most degenerate today? I'm winning with 70, Tuggs with 17, and Dan with 14.
Yeah, I've been quiet.
I'm voting for myself.
So says the guy who sent himself, sent us, sorry, the dill sabers.
God.
Anywho, well,
on
I
a
feel like
subject change. Wait, hi Carter Kent, welcome in. Yes, we're here Tuesdays and Thursdays for your degeneracy needs.
same time, 7:30 CST. Okay.
Is that what you were talking about? Cloner Willy? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh God,
There are kits.
Yeah.
They don't light up. I don't think though. I don't think.
Yes, clone. Yeah. It's a cast. I didn't know that was the name. That's funny, but yeah, I think there's a couple of different companies, but it's kind of like, if you know those things where you can do your hand cast like this or whatever, and you make it into a statue. It's the same kind of thing when it's flexible. And why do I know all this stuff? Vegas.
Yeah. Why do you know all this stuff?
What?
Tuggs.
Yeah.
Where's that Bible now, Tuggs?
Hiding over here.
Oh my god. All right, we got William for 5 says plot twist. It'll be the same baby daddy between the two women. Oh
Yeah.
That would be
possibility, right?
that would be wild. I'm kind of here for it if it happens though. MJ UK for 2 Canadian says sailors can survive up to 5 days in the HMS Vagine. Yes, 3 to 5 days. So but it just has to be the right environment. Warm. I really don't want to say this, but WET. And enough food around, Anyways, we'll ignore that. Psychotic Mongoose for 5 British pounds. How has this topic got ruder on Morning Roast than on Poor Choices? I don't know. And I don't know why that isn't reflected in the freaking poll.
Yeah, they're blaming you.
Nothing to do with me. I'm just an innocent bystander.
I'm always blamed. Chat always blames me, even on other streams, that I am the degenerate one. That is so untrue.
It's facts. It's facts.
Jason Webster with 5 Australians says, hi to the lovely Xray Girl Tuggs. Listening to you fine, sweet ladies always makes my day. Hi, Mr. Porkchop.
Also, hi, Mr. Porkchop. Yeah, fuck you.
Well, would you want him to call you a fine, sweet lady?
Yes. Yes.
Dang. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
What?
If I talk like this, is this going to be better? Hi. Hello. How's it going? I can sweet talk you.
Oh my god.
No.
No, okay, perfect.
You know what? You need to get the booty shorts that says the poop hole is the loophole and wear it for stream and twerk on your chair.
Oh god, Mike.
Mike, why?
Mike, bring it on.
Oh god. Oh my god. Wow. Okay.
No.
Well, then
Oh my God, Fia.
I'm going to continue because I don't know what else to say. Andrew Matthews with the 2 British pounds. Is this a geriatric pregnancy for Boney Blue? According to
Pony
her,
Blue.
according to her, she's in her 20s. Andrew Matthews,
Bonnie
but
Blue?
yeah, she thinks she says she's in her 20s, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, to be
I
honest,
don't know if I buy that.
Well,
girls in
remember
their
we talked
20s
about
right
this.
now are looking rough. So I would. it wouldn't be-
She says she was born in 99.
Hmm.
So I don't know how she's 25.
Interesting.
Right? I remember we talked about this on Poor Choices, like her face, her body,
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I
just
forgot about
doesn't
that.
look in her 20s. So.
No.
We got MJ UK for 2 Canadians says moving to Xray Girl's channel is a great idea, Mr. P. Yeah. Aren't you so happy? We got Peanut the Procreator for $3 on the Streamlabs side says one advantage humans have over the animal kingdom is time. Overwhelming numbers are needed to overcome technology. Tremble as our armies gestate in mud pits. Tolkien had it right with the crossing of goblin men and orcs. Fear the emu/grizzly half-breed. Ooh. You know what? Bonnie Blue
Half-breeds.
and Lily Phillips will probably still have sex with you. They're degens.
Yeah.
I mean,
thank you.
kudos to
You know.
getting your bag, I guess. Well done,
I
ladies.
suppose. Jason Webster with 5 Australian says sex can either be a bottle of Dom Perignon or cask wine, sweet and enjoyable or flat, leaving you with a bitter aftertaste. Depends on the partner. Yes. Or can come back and haunt you 9 months later and stick with you for 18 years.
Oh.
According to those women.
Yeah, I can't see that actually going. If it is real, they're never gonna. No, it's not gonna happen. Right? It's not real. It's not real. It can't be real. Is it real? Can it
I
be
don't
real?
think they're
know.
pregnant, but we'll ask
I don't
chat.
think
Do you
they
think
are
they're
either.
pregnant?
I don't think it can be real. I don't think any of
We
it is
shall
real.
find out.
We got Kryptonian Jedi for 2 says, I'm so glad I stayed home from work for this. You're welcome, Kryptonian.
You're welcome.
Justin Martins for $5 says, what do you mean fall in Xray? We're talking a hot dog in a hallway situation. Yeah, they got the birth for it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You tripped and fell.
It's gonna be an easy birth, isn't it?
Well, it might have fell in, but like if the hallway is really big, does it make it hard for the swimmers then?
I have no idea. You think it would make them easier? Well, you think it would make it easier for more of them, but it would probably make it harder to fight through like a race. I don't know. Statistically speaking, it's very possible that there's a pregnancy. I mean, there's just, you know, but I don't know that I believe them.
But right, okay. If you say put yourself in this instance, you're planning on sleeping with 1,000 men. Why are you not taking the pill in the first
Oh my
place?
gosh, the way I would immediately be on the pill. Yeah.
and also I'm guessing she's ovulating. She's got to be ovulating during that time as well. Like, so you kind of know.
Yeah.
Like, so it's silly, isn't it?
It's all silly. I don't know.
I think for her, the best time to do it, either, of course, for pregnancy wise, is like closer to her period. But I think women generally feel skinnier at the end of their period, which is also possibly close to ovulation. So I don't know if that was something that she had thought about.
Yeah, the ovulation phase is definitely when we're more confident and
sexy.
And not less bloated and all that for sure. It's fascinating when you dive deep into it. It's like when you start looking into the different phases, even as a guy, like do a quick read and you're gonna go, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense with my woman's demonic attitude. Like it makes so much sense.
Demonic attitude. You said it, not me.
Our luteal phase, we have tiny little demons inside of us that are irritated and everything.
Fiesta Cat for $2 says an elegant, fun toy for a more civilized age. Hey, it even lights up, which is pretty cool. I think that's the best part about the sabers.
Oh God.
Neben for
Neben.
1975 has gifted an Xray Girl membership. Thank you so much, and also has become a member as well. Thank you.
Yay! Oh, good. We didn't scare you off. Wonderful.
Hardy Harmonica for 2 says, "Did you
That's
do?"
what I was. Yep.
Hmm?
That's what I was saying. The Garfunkel song, an Oates song.
Do you not know Garfinkel and Oates Loophole song? No.
Yeah.
I'm scared to look, to be honest.
I don't think we can play it, but we can try
it needs to
to
be
listen to it
copyrighted.
maybe after the stream.
Yeah. You should.
But
do it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
sorry, Kara, if I woke you up from laughing.
Morning, Cara.
Okay, so that was the horror wars. I guess we can go on to our DEI plane crash. So for those who don't know, there was a plane crash 3 days ago now at the Toronto Pearson Airport. A Delta plane, as it was landing, apparently hit its wing onto the ground due to a gust of wind and flipped over. Passengers came out. Minor injuries, no death. And yeah, so that part was good. That was good. But some reports have started arising as to who the pilot was. Now, this, I don't know if this is real, but if this is really, in the name of DEI, this is really bad. Guess who flew that Delta plane? Who? Woman who just got her ATP, which is, I believe, the plane flying license.
Was she not paired with a more I almost said certified, a more seasoned, usually you're paired with, like, yeah, she just got her license, so now she's certified to be like on her own or whatever, but you have a co-pilot. Was she not paired with a more seasoned guy?
I have no idea. But if this is true, I think I have another tweet here. Oh, here.
Obviously, that screenshot there was from a very
WhatsApp
good source.
Text. I mean, we can just say 100%. I don't know for sure if it's real.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's no names or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is another thing here. Apparently of the pilot, date of issue, January 9th.
Oh, Lord.
2025. Airline transport pilot.
No, that's the 1st of September.
Holder does not meet the wait. Go back. Limits. There's
No,
limits.
the 1st of September hasn't happened yet, Dan.
Exactly. It's in the future. Yeah, you silly American people.
America.
The wrong date. That's why she crashed. She hasn't done it yet.
I really hope this isn't true because this, oh God. I don't understand how pilot licensing works. Okay. I'm assuming from talks I've had with other people who have gone through their license, you have to do like the small airplane first and then eventually get to commercial jets, et cetera, et cetera. Don't know how long it takes. So don't ask me. I just think this is funny at this point because people aren't turned.
What are the wait? Go back. What are the limits on it though? Did you see the limits?
Limits.
Go down a little bit.
That's
Holder
all.
does
It's a
not meet
screenshot.
Oh, it's it. Dang it! It says Holder does not meet the pilot in command aeronautical experience requirements of what? I need more. What does it mean?
Oh wait, sorry. Never mind. I lied.
Of ICAO. I don't know what any of this means. What is ICAO?
Mm-hmm.
Pilot in command limitations. What does that mean? Does anybody know in the chat? Where are my smart people?
Oh my God, MJ, you're not supposed to tell them I was flying the plane. God damn it. But my favorite part now is this will be really funny.
And
this is the DEI VP, Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer for Delta Airlines. Don't know when this video is from, but if it's linked to this hiring,
I think it's from a couple years ago when everybody was doing the DEI thing.
Want a winning workforce. And we know a winning workforce means being able to attract the best and the brightest talent from everywhere. Are we missing out on some great thinking, some great people, some great new pathways to discovering brilliance that may not come the traditional path of a college degree? A premium was placed on education at a time when education wasn't actually provided for all. People without degrees, they often don't have access to great career paths or increased earning over time. And that's what Delta is here to change. We're really proud that we've eliminated the required college degree in more than 90% of our jobs. It's plain and simple. Equity is the motive.
So the removal of college degrees. Now, I don't know what that has to do, if it has anything to do with being a pilot, but we're linking these together. It's like a little map, okay?
I don't know that it has anything to do with the pilot, but it has everything to do with everybody else surrounding the plane, like the engineers and the diagnostic people and all of those other things where you literally go to school to study how gravity works and all of those science-based stuff. Like if my engine is this speed and the wind is this speed, math, I'm not smart enough to do it.
Tuggs, you could totally do it. You don't need the degree in order to do this job.
Your air traffic controllers, I'm pretty sure, like depending on the level, like there's a college, I don't know if it's a degree, but there's classes. There, you got to go to school. Oh my God.
I don't know. I think
Maybe
never
they
flying
took an
again.
online course and
Never
just
flying again.
surely, like, right, okay. Play devil's advocate here, or whatever. Aren't college degrees pretty much worthless anyway?
Yes.
So,
Except in,
we're
in
talking
certain cases.
American college degrees. That is different from a Canadian college degree. This is like university, right? We have like the University of New York. Is that technically a college degree or is that a university degree? I'm just clarifying for us foreigners. Because there's the community college and then there's college, right? Or is and the community college, is that like your blue collar jobs? I don't know. I'm
No, community college is usually used for your basic classes. So here in the States, our main college, if you you have core requirements. So English 101 and Math 101 or whatever. And those can vary depending on what you did in high school. There's advanced classes you can take in high school to skip all that. But community college is usually cheaper because it's local. And most people take those classes there. So they're, instead of spending thousands of dollars for a class or whatever at a university for a stupid basic requirement that you have to have for literally no reason at all whatsoever, you take your basic biology, your basic math, your basic English, whatever that the lowest is at the community college. You can also get like your lower degrees there. It's easier, your associates and your like your bachelor's and like the little ones. And then you would move to a university from there. So it's a cheaper option.
Okay. And then anyways, so the removal of this, and I will say this, university, college, doesn't matter. Unless it comes with a very hands-on experience type of thing, I believe those degrees teach you how to study for school. That is really it. And maybe organization. Okay. Does it necessarily teach you how to be functional society? No. Nope. Like my science degree taught me how to be organized. It taught me some stuff about nutrition. It taught me some stuff about diseases. But I don't use that on like in my everyday practice. Maybe the organization. It really did help me get this job on YouTube. That was it. Removal of a practical college education requirement.
Like engineering degree, like I would have thought that's pretty useful to know. How engineering.
And it's blocking the hiring of people who could have maybe done it. There's scholarships. Maybe you should get people who maybe have been blocked in that sense, financially speaking, and the tenacity that they have to get the scholarship to do the education despite all these blockages. That sounds like a good candidate to work for a company.
Yep. Can you imagine if this was a hospital that said that? We're not going to require anybody to have a degree anymore.
We're not going to require
Surgery.
anyone to like.
Nobody in the
Jesus
hospital
Christ.
has a degree
Or
anymore.
nursing or
Free for all.
surgeon. Like, if you could put a band-aid on, good luck.
Imagine if this was a hospital, people would have been. I mean, people were losing their minds over these videos anyway. Delta is one of the biggest DEI ones. I think United was right behind them. Southwest went there, but not fully. So, knock on wood, we haven't had any problems there. And somehow, the irony of all of this is Frontier and Spirit, who are known for their plane problems and cheap seats and like charging to breathe the air, knock on wood, have had zero issues. So I don't know what that's about, but it's just like, oh my God. And then Lord Thoth in the chat said that the air traffic controllers do go through like this rigorous, very intense like training and classes. Only 2 out of 10 people like passive is what he said. So it's very hard to be an air traffic controller. I guess maybe not anymore. I don't know.
If
that was Delta anyway.
With because I've talked to train operators, signals that you have as you're driving, there's I think like 4 to 6 lights, and you're supposed to be able to interpret those lights depending on what it is. It is actually really difficult, and you have to do it on a snap. And I'm assuming air traffic control has the same thing. You have to be able to communicate, you have to be able to express yourself and listen or see and be able to do all these things at once. It is not easy, and maybe having a degree is not a bad thing for something like that.
Yeah, at the very minimum, like just even a basic degree in something like a science or a little bit of a higher math or something that makes you use your brain a little bit, just because it's a life or death situation. And obviously, as we've all seen very publicly on the news, like you never know what's going to happen in the air. Okay. And you have to calculate like, okay, this plane over here is having a medical emergency. Maybe somebody's having a heart attack or somebody's giving birth or whatever. And you have to calculate this plane is coming in from here. They need to be rerouted. So these planes need to do that. And you have to do that within like a minute.
Milliseconds.
Yeah. It's insane. Like what?
Yeah. Well, I think I was reading Toronto has 6 runways. So if you have to have any control over these 6 runways and however many planes that come in and out,
that's a lot. It's very stressful, which is why they get paid well.
I found this video, which this is likely not the pilot who is piloting, but this is really funny.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Lift that sky, young bad.
Turn the music down.
This TikTok sound, by the way, is the most cringe. Leave the saving the world to the men? I don't think so. And it's just videos like this of women in these like male-dominated spaces. Save the world to the men. It's so cringe. Oh my God, it's so cringe. Oh yes, do you remember this? The air traffic of there's Delta.
Uh-oh.
That was a big, that's cute. That's a USB. That's actually really cute.
You got into Harvard Law?
What? It's hard?
Can't play this music. Sorry.
I'm a hustler. I'll sing it for you. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. You're welcome. Like a sweet song, I'll be hard.
Click. Click or click?
Click.
Let's do it.
I love TikTok. It's fun. It's blowing back at them now.
TikTok's great. We love TikTok.
Oh God. Well, that happened.
That happened. Apparently, air traffic control is one of the most stressful jobs and really high suicide rates. I was just,
Now,
surprise me.
Okay, there can be females in these male-dominant spaces that are actually good at these jobs.
Yeah,
you have to earn these titles, no matter what.
Yeah.
It's fine that they are there, but if we start lowering standards, I'm not comfortable with that.
On the bright side, you guys, Delta is offering to pay $30,000 to each passenger. And that the money comes with no strings attached and does not impact rights. I'm gonna call bullcrap.
Okay, this is a New York Times article. I can't pull up the whole thing.
Wait, I found one we can. Hold on. I tried to pull it up too. Hold on, I'll send it to you.
So the airline said it was told the 76 passengers who have been on the plane, which has crashed and flip over on Monday, that the offer Yep. That's insane.
The second link I sent works. I probably should have checked that before sending the New York Times.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I didn't check until we actually started talking about it. So, yeah, 30K, is it worth the 30K, or do you think that you could sue them for more?
I mean, I would not take that offer. Listen, $30,000 would change my life right now. But so I'd be very tempted, but I think I would definitely either way contact a lawyer first, because this whole like no strings attached, that sounds like a payout.
It sounds like a non-disclosure agreement is probably attached to this too.
Sounds right.
Yeah. So absolutely not.
But
so
new springs.
30,000 is a lot. So that would stack up to about 2.3 mil.
That's it.
Between the 76 passengers. And then what does that mean for your employees? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like however many flight attendants, I guess you can't really protect the pilots on that aspect. But what does it mean? So he defended its pilots in an interview on CBS Morning, saying there's one level of safety at Delta among its mainline and regional pilots. They're trained for these conditions. They fly under all kinds of conditions at all airports in which we operate. So no, there's nothing specific with respect to experience that I'd look to, he said. So 76 passengers and 4 crew members aboard. Oh, it's an
I would definitely be
investigation.
contacting a lawyer for that. A lot of lawyers can do that for free. You know, there's some sort of thing that you would have to sign because $30,000 is a lot of money. Like, that would be also $30,000 that's not tax free. At least here in America. I don't know about Canada. Even though it is technically a payout, you still would have taxes on it. So I would definitely I'm sure there's something in writing. Bring it to a lawyer and have him look it over. Most lawyers will do that for free.
Yeah.
Just to look it over and be like, you could sue them and do better, kind of thing.
Okay, this is very important here. This very important. Of the 21 passengers taken to the hospital Monday, all but one have been released on Wednesday morning. What does that mean for your medical bills? If you are not Canadian, when I have my travel insurance, it always says call before you go to the hospital or to the doctor. Possibilities of doing this without doing it forfeits the coverage of insurance. So does that also cover medical bills if you are not?
And I don't know how that works in a situation of emergency. You know what I mean? Like, you're in the air, you're crossing international lines. So what are these passengers all Canadian? Were they a mix of American and Canadian? Were they all?
It's an American airline. It's probably mostly American.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know. That you would have to do so much investigating. Gosh, these poor insurance companies. And does it cover emergency situations that are out of your control like this? In general, I have no idea. That's crazy. Insane. But here's the thing though, too, is it's interesting to me that Delta's like, oh, we'll pay you $30,000, knowing full well that this one passenger has not been released for whatever reason. Have their injuries become more than minor? What if they die? What if they end up becoming paralyzed? Because you never know what's going to happen with the human body, right? Especially after a trauma. It can
years
take
later.
days. Yeah, days and years for
mental health
body too.
I'm just looking at it. Apparently, the Montreal Convention of 1999 states that airlines are strictly liable for up to approximately $175,000 in compensation per passenger, regardless of fault. So that's their sort of
I want 175,000.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at cases in the past where flights have crashed. Typically, compensation ranges between $1 million and $10 million per victim.
They're gouging.
Oh,
wow. Yes, please go to a lawyer.
Apparently, there was a Lyon Air flight 610 in 2018. Boeing paid over $2.5 billion in settlement for that.
Damn.
So if anyone, if they accept that, they're stupid.
They're dumb.
Yeah, get a lawyer.
Get a lawyer for sure. We have here Jason Webster for 5 Australians says, I graduated from university with Bachelor of Communications. I obtained an award for academic excellence and qualified for honors. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Southeastern Kaiju for 5 says, no male crew, aka unmanned. Just flip the stated policy of excluding one group for another. If it feels illegal and exclusionary, then it is. Well, it's true. It's true. So Do any of you think an NDA will be involved? Yes. If you sign and take the money, guess what? The lawyers do this. They come with NDA and possibly on top of that, if you do like with the NDA, there's penalties and things that you can or can't do, which is talk bad about Delta.
It's like if the cash that's offered right now is like, oh, we know you're in a situation, we know you've got bills and whatever. Here's some money just to sort you out, and then we'll sort out the lawsuit later. Just take this.
If it's truly, and I don't know. Yeah. If it's truly no strings attached, then heck yeah, take your money. But I don't believe for 1 second that it's truly no strings attached. And that's where you would have to like, okay, well, what do I need to do in order to get this money? You would have to press them and ask like whoever their rep is and get a written document. Cause I guarantee you there's one somewhere. And bring it to a lawyer, or if you are a lawyer, read it yourself and be like, no.
Mm-hmm. So, and then what else on top of that? You lost money from being stopped by this airplane to go to your other vacation, to enjoy your vacation for work. Who knows what you could have been stopped by being in this plane crash. And those poor people who are at the airport who also got delayed.
Yeah.
Because of this, I don't know if. Because I know airlines, you can not sue them, but you can claim for delays. But I don't know with these circumstances if you can necessarily claim these delays towards those airlines because it's not their fault. It's Delta's fault.
Yeah.
Right? So who pays for that?
The way I would have canceled my flight immediately. If I was on a Delta airline and I heard about this while waiting in the airport for my Delta airline, I would have walked right up to the counter and be like, I want all of my money back. We're driving. Goodbye. Absolutely not. I'll take this vacation later on Southwest.
I mean, I like United Airlines. It's like the sister company to Air Canada, and I've flown it like a handful of times now. It's a very nice plane. Nice fleet. I know Southwest is like the other kind of equivalent. And then we have Flair. Ugh. Do not like Flair whatsoever. But anyways, we got MJ UK for 2 Canadian. To be fair to the pilots, they did.
They did. And also to be fair to the pilots, and I don't know if this was their doing or if it was the Lord above, maybe both, but
everyone survived.
Kill anybody. Everyone's okay.
How incredible is that, though? That people
That's miraculous. It's insane.
It's very lucky. Now, if it is just a freak of nature accident where the gust of wind just kind of tilted the plane, because this does happen, right? I'm sure it's out of their hands. I have no idea. I don't know what that's like. Is there ways to maneuver against the gust of wind that you can't see coming?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're trained in that though. So like Chicago is the windiest city. There's wind everywhere. Vegas gets really bad winds. We can get up to 60-mile-an-hour winds in the spring and summer from whatever is going on nature. And so we've had planes just not land. They turn around and go back to wherever. Or they'll circle and circle and circle. And so that's part of the air traffic controllers. The air traffic controllers, I don't know if it's them or if there's a weather person in there with them, or it's, I don't know how that works. Maybe Lord Toff can specify, but you actually have people that watch the weather. And so in the air traffic control center, they're watching the weather and they watch the wind. And so that's another thing that requires a degree, because you have to measure what the weather is doing. So the winds, the snows, the rain, even rain, like all of this stuff, you have to measure it. And so it's like, okay, you have this gap where the gusts are timed every 15 minutes, whatever, the gust goes up to 60 miles an hour. We can't land in that. So you have a 15-minute window, go. You know what I mean? And so they have to talk to each other. So you're trained, and the pilots are trained to read weather too. Like, you don't just YOLO it.
Yeah.
There's a science behind it.
There we go. So we're learning a little bit, because I actually did not know about that.
Yeah, like, but you see these videos of pilots like landing the planes at 45-degree angles and stuff in the crosswind. They can do it if they know about it. So
yeah, you just have to know what you're doing and paid attention to the very important part in class where it was like lightning bad, wind bad.
Yeah.
So, like, what have they said so far? Was it something catastrophic happened with the landing gear, or was it
the only thing that I heard is possibly it was due to the wind that caused the plane to tilt, and then the the wing hit and then flip around.
Oh, okay.
But that's not 100% the report. I've read like articles saying that it will take months probably to investigate. A new pilot that's flying in these treacherous conditions maybe should have said that I am not, equipped for this. Maybe should know. I think that's a sign of just self-awareness that you know your skills.
Yeah. Well, that's like if it's true that she just got her and this was maybe her first flight, which is fine. Like everybody, you're gonna have to do it at some point, right? You gotta take the training wheels off. Why was she not with a co-pilot that is more seasoned? Like that's how you traditionally, I don't know, you do it. You put a newer guy with an older guy. It's how they do it in the military for this kind of stuff. And so that way, if something does hit the fan and the younger person, the newer person is like, I've not done this, obviously, because this is my first flight. What do I do? They can take over. And maybe they tried and it was too late. I mean, I wasn't in the pilot seat, obviously, so I don't know. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I want to hear the tapes of their recording.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, yeah. To be qualified as a commercial pilot, you need hundreds and hundreds of hours.
Hundreds of hours.
In the simulator, and then as a co-pilot or whatever, up in the air, you need hundreds of hours. That's before, but like, because you have a personal pilot's license as well. So you need that fast, and then you go for the commercial. So they would have done a lot of flying beforehand. So that wasn't their first ever flight ever. So
well, yeah.
It might have been their first ever solo flight.
Possibly.
Maybe. Yeah.
It is very scary flying. I say flying solo, but like when I was going to do X-rays for the first time solo, and you're like, oh my God, these are decisions I have to personally make now.
Yeah. We've all been there in our jobs where it's like, okay, you passed your training, you're doing great, good luck. And you're like, ah! And that's always when the situation they didn't train you for pops up, and you're like, wow, great, cool. What do I do now?
Let's go. William for 5 says LiDAR is like radar, but for winds, so they can see the gusts. Well, there we go. I don't know why they weren't looking, or maybe they just overlooked. Who the freak knows?
Who knows?
And I really, really, really want to hear the tapes. I really want to hear the tapes. I'm probably never going to release the tapes. So yeah. Anywho, what's this?
Those 14 CFR numbers restrictions require that someone more senior was pilot in command, but she was probably acting in command under their supervision. You need to fly 250 hours like that. Ah, interesting. Okay. Look at all the things we're learning today. We started off degenerate and now we're smart.
I feel smarter. Thanks, guys. I don't need my college degree. Delta, hire me.
Yeah.
All right. So, guys, what do you have coming up? We'll start with Tuggs.
Sunday crafting streams and chills. That's all I got for you.
What about you, Mr. Porkchop?
Yeah, I think I might be back on Monday. It's Mrs. P's birthday on Saturday.
Woo! Happy birthday to her!
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
So
the
typically
Tater.
tomorrow I need to go out and actually buy a present.
Oh no, Mr. P. Uh-oh.
So yeah, and the birthday cake and a card, I guess, maybe some decorations. I don't know what do people do on their birthday. Yeah, a gift. Yeah. Oh, geez.
You can give her a potato.
Treat her like the Queen Tater she is. That's
So any suggestions? Maybe a lightsaber. No, wait, no, maybe not.
Oh no.
Oh my God. She don't need no Dan no more.
Maybe clone a Willy. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. We have Peanut King of Monsters for $3 on the Streamlabs side. Says all the motion in the ocean creates tsunamis that summon Godzilla. Keep up the fine work. Horror Wars copyrighted by Lifetime TV as a new TV series coming in fall 2025 for the modern audience. The Horror Wars TV show. Oh my God. Well, this is a fine way to end this. Let's see. Next week we'll be back on my channel Tuesday, 7:30 Central Time. Tomorrow FNT Saturday, Saucy Saturdays on Wicked Virtues channel, art on Sunday, and a bunch of other things. Yeah, watch out for more fun stuff. I do want to play crowd control, and I think that we should all three of us play raft.
Oh yeah. I've tried that. Yep.
It's fun.
I gotta get it. I gotta get crowd control too.
Yeah.
I was looking at games last night and I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, some of these would be fun.
I can highly recommend doing Red Dead Redemption 2 with it.
It's on my list to play anyway, so I feel like
I've tried Raft with it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is amazing with
I enjoyed Coffee. Oh God, what's the game called again?
Coffee
Caravan.
Simulator. Yeah, that looked really
it was actually
cute.
really fun to play. I played a little bit this morning when I woke up at like 4 o'clock, and then fell back asleep. So yeah, we'll play maybe something. Yes, Simulator.
I wouldn't recommend doing it with Skyrim, because literally I was doing it, and like, if you played Skyrim before, so basically they teleported me before the tutorial finished, so like I couldn't even finish the tutorial, so I was like in the middle of nowhere with nothing.
Oh no, because Kara played it with Skyrim, but I think she knew how to play it before that.
Well,
That's hilarious.
So
poor Mr. P.
He didn't even finish the tutorial, poor guy. So learning lesson: don't turn on the Skyrim crowd control till you finish the tutorial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no,
got it. But anyways, we are finished. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with us, talking about whores and DEI. A lot of women today. I'm sorry, I guess.
You missed out on my favorite story, but never mind, it's all good.
Which one?
I did loads of research on it as well, you know. But
we can do that for next week.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, the Rebecca Goodwin,
Yeah.
I watched that this morning. Oh my god!
I still haven't watched it. That's also probably why.
Bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
So it'll be fun for next time, because I feel like most of the people in the chat have not heard of this person. So
oh really?
bring it up
Okay,
next
maybe
week.
a very British thing. She's all over.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chats, the donations, everyone in chat hanging out, and I guess we will see you guys next week. Thank you guys. Bye.
Wake up to morning roasts.
Rainbow, dildo, butt monkey are 4 words no one ever imagined uttering in the same sentence, but here we are. 3, 2, oh my God, Mr. Porkchop!
Oh, there you are. Hello.
You do you, but I'll do myself. Oh no, God. Haywood Jablomi, thanks for the 10 Canadian. I love my Canadians out there.
Yeah, I like a rich tea when it's like super soggy and it's like flopping around.
Ori! Use 150 bits to play a part. Did I say it right? I have no idea. Oh no!
God, this is going bad. This is bad.
Pickle juice. Pickle juice.
Wake up to morning roasts. Damn Tuggs, Xray, they're the hosts. Wake up,
Actually, I think a cup of coffee is just what I need.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
want that in my mouth.